the strange world of quantum physics, a particle does not have a fixed location until someone looks at it. Before observation, it exists in a ghost-like state of all possible locations, all at once. This is the observer effect, the radical idea that the act of looking actually brings reality into existence. If no one was there to see the beginning of time, how did the universe decide to become real? In our last episode, we discovered the Hiranyagarbha, the golden womb, the cosmic singularity that hold on of creation within it. We asked if Hiranyagarbha was the fuel, what was the spark? Thousands of years ago, the Rig Veda gave us the answer. The catalyst was calm, the primordial desire. Not desire in the way we experience it as humans, but a creative intent, the first impulse for the one to become many. And what the ancient seers, the wise ones who composed these verses, wrote about this moment reads less like a hymn and more like a commentary on quantum consciousness.
कामस्तदग्रे समवर्तताधि मनसो रेतः प्रथमं यदासीत्.
In the beginning, desire arose within that one. It was the first seed, the primal germ, born of the mind. To understand this, we must look at the famous double slit experiment. In this study, electrons behave like waves when they are not watched, but the moment a sensor is placed to observe them, they suddenly behave like solid particles. They choose a state simply because they are being noticed. In quantum physics, an observer is not necessarily a human in a laboratory. An observer is anything that interacts with a system to extract information. It can be the universe itself, becoming aware of its own potential. The ancient seers, the wise composers of these hymns, invite us to consider that calm is exactly this. Calm is not desire in the human sense. It is a creative intent, the impulse for the one to become many. The verse speaks of Manas, the universal mind. Manas is not the mind trapped inside your skull. It is the quantum field itself, the soil in which the first seed was planted. If consciousness precedes matter, then the universe did not appear by accident. It appeared because it was intended into being. This challenges the traditional materialist view of science, the view that life is just a random chemical reaction. Some physicists now invite us to consider whether consciousness might not be a byproduct of matter, but the very field that shapes it. This aligns with what physicists call the anthropic principle, the observation that the fundamental constants of physics, gravity, the speed of light, the charge of an electron, are so finely tuned that it is as if the universe knew we were coming. The Nasadiya Sukt, the hymn of creation, told us that one breathed breathless by its own inherent power. This suggests a self-observing system. The universe looked into its own heart, felt the stirrings of calm, and the observation itself caused its singularity to blossom into light. We often think of ourselves as small and insignificant, lost in the vastness of space. But if the ancient seers, the wise composers of the Vedas, are right, you are the latest version of that first observer. Your consciousness is not a passenger in the universe, it is the very fabric of it. Every time you look at the stars with wonder, you are the universe observing itself. But if the first desire created the spark, why did the fire not consume everything? Why is the universe not chaotic and wild, but beautifully, perfectly ordered? It turns out that the moment the universe appeared, it already knew how to behave. There were rules written into the fabric of space before the first star was born. Who wrote those rules? In our next episode, we will explore the law of Rit, the ancient Vedic concept of cosmic order. and its startling connection to the laws of thermodynamics. The chaos had a hidden rhythm, and that rhythm is what we call reality.